Please stand and remove your hats for the entrance of our national colors, and remain standing for the national anthem. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. The colors tonight are being presented by Cadet Captain Sawyer Abbott, Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Kurgan Brosner, Cadet Sergeant Trinity Sorensen, Cadet Lance Corporal Sarcy Kattenberg, of the Lincoln High School Marine Corps JROTC. Marine Corps JROTC is a full credit elective course that places heavy value on the development of self-discipline, leadership, honor, and integrity. Please continue to stand and remain silent until the colors are retired. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. May be seated. Hey, it's another great day for the Marching Patriots. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 48th Annual Lincoln High School Indoor Marching Band Concert. The Lincoln Band is under the direction of Dan Carlson and Drew Balta, and they are supported by a fantastic staff. Our front ensemble instructors are Julia Burns, Ashton Weston, Mike Hart, and Brooke Biggie. Our sound technician is Jason Rather. Our percussion coordinator is Pete Hansen, and our percussion writers are Dan Seiler and Michael Howard. Our percussion staff also includes Spencer Smith, Oscar Hansen, Elliot Tompkins, and Mason Ensley. Our color guard coordinator, program designer, and choreographer is Julie Hadley, and our color guard coach is Sierra Patton. Our music arrangements are by Blueprint Pageantry Designs. Our visual and musical instructors include Sam Helgerson, Sam Anderson, Allie Dunbar, Alex Sanchez, Caden Hookey, Rose Hofeld, Joe Waters, Zach Carlson, Shannon Abels, Cassandra Wallachy, Tyler Dormeyer, Lon Szymanski, Michael Hoffman, Andrea Carlson, Tim Eckert, Robert Conrad, and Roland Baird. The following warm-up has become a signature of the LHS Band. Please sit back and enjoy the power and passion of the LHS horn line as they perform their tuning and chord sequence conducted by Mr. Balta. For the 2024 season, the Lincoln Patriot Marching Band challenged the audience to think outside the box. One of the most basic and iconic symbols throughout history and folklore is the apple. The apple has represented temptation, poison, the awareness of gravity, an icon in the forefront of technology, and one of the most famous cities in the world. To capture this on the field, you will hear and see representations of all 5 apples with a theme of New York, New York, tying all the ideas together. We hope you enjoy our 2024 production, The Big Apple. Our 2024 show features many outstanding soloists. They include Jacob Pagoni on oboe, Miles Brovelite on tenor sax and soprano sax, Henry Oppenheimer on alto sax, Derek Allen tenor sax, Maku Adriano bari sax, Topher Post trombone, and Tessa Blom mellophone. Our color guard soloists are Caitlin Soldaki, Stella Sonicson, Quinn Medias, Maddie Loss, Adeline Dam, Charlotte Holtgren, and Callie Stadheim. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to feature our 215-member, award-winning Lincoln Patriot Marching Band. Please sit back and enjoy as we share with you our 2024 production, The Big Apple.
Throughout history, the apple has inspired and captivated humanity through stories, fairy tales, proverbs, art, and music. Each story is an illustrated slice and has been seen as a symbol of beauty, romance, intrigue, innovation, and temptation.
Drum majors Hannah Bassel, Hayden Prouty, and Chloe Pliska. Is your band ready?
Once upon a time, in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve encountered a snake. But Newton was the one who asked, why?
Ladies and gentlemen, your award-winning Lincoln High School Marching Patriots. And you'll be glad to know we won't even charge you extra for getting to watch that opening segment twice. Let's have a round of applause for our superhero troubleshooting technicians. Lincoln High School Patriot Marching Band's first competition of the 2024 season was a trip to Omaha, Nebraska on September 21st for the Wildcat Classic. The band had two amazing high-powered performances, finishing first place overall out of 16 bands from 3 states, and won the overall caption awards for Best Percussion, Best General Effect, Best Visual, Best Music, as well as the award for overall Grand Champion. It was an excellent first outing for the Patriot Band. On September 28th, the Patriots made the journey across the state line to the Bands of America Iowa Regional in Waukee, Iowa. Lincoln came in second place in their class, second place overall, and won overall Best Music and Preliminary Competition. They went on to perform in finals competition and again won Best Music and second place overall out of 22 competing bands from 7 different states. Again, the band was off to a fantastic start to the 2024 season. On October 5th, the Patriot Marching Band marched in the parade and performed on the field at their home show Festival of Bands, and as expected, the band presented 2 more excellent performances for our appreciative home crowd. On October 12th, the band traveled to Orange City, Iowa, and performed in the Dutchman Field Championships. Out of 25 bands from 4 states, they ended up coming in first place overall in both prelims and finals, sweeping all of the captions, including Best Color Guard, Best Percussion, Best General Effect, Best Music, and Best Visual, as well as the overall sweepstakes trophy. It was truly a night to be proud of. October 25th marked the band's final competition of the season at the Bands of America Super Regional Competition in St. Louis, Missouri. Out of a field of 69 bands from 7 states, the band was 9th overall in preliminary competition, which qualified them for one of the coveted top 14 finalist spots. The next day, the band ended up turning in a second outstanding performance and placed 9th in finals for their second highest super regional finish in program history in one of the largest competitions in the nation. The biggest rewards were the positive comments and compliments that were heard throughout the stands regarding our band. Okay, we now move on to our Pops part of our indoor concert. For our next song, we've got Sunshine in Our Pockets and Some Good Soul in Our Feet. This song was made famous in the Trolls movie and was a hit from Justin Timberlake. You all know it, so feel free to sing along as Mr. C conducts our next song, Can't Stop the Feeling. One of the most famous jazz clubs in the world is located right in the heart of the Big Apple and is known as Birdland. In 1977, a band known as Weather Report wrote the song Birdland as a tribute to the famous jazz club. And later, the vocal group Manhattan Transfer won a Grammy with their version of the song. So now, down them stairs, lose them cares. Total swing, Bach was king, down in Birdland. Performed for you now by the Lincoln Band, conducted by Mr. Balta. As our percussion section gets ready to showcase their talents, it's a chance to say thanks to some people. Our field show this year utilized 5 giant cone props as well as an apple stage, and of course the magnificent Big Apple. Once again, we had an incredible team of roadies who are willing to step up and fill any and all needs to design, build, tear down, and haul all of our equipment over and over again throughout the season. We also had chaperones extraordinaire who cared for and kept our band family safe. We had parents helping with fundraising, social media, spat camp, festival of bands, uniforms, chicken dinner, flags, photographs, silent auction, and dozens of other tasks that helped to make our season so successful. We ask that anyone who did volunteer work for the band this year, please stand and let us show you our appreciation with this round of applause. We'd now like to feature our outstanding award-winning percussion section as they show off their talents playing 2024 cadences, warm-ups, and show segments. Ladies and gentlemen, the LHS percussion section.
Yeah, about 3. About 3. About 3. About 3. About 3. Whoop, whoop.
traditions is that at our final show, we read some notes from our seniors, and we'll read most of those tomorrow, but we had a request to read one of those notes tonight, so here goes. Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for supporting me through 4 years of marching band. Even with sisters in competitive volleyball, soccer, and basketball, there's never been a competition where I did not have one of you cheering me on. But even more than that, thank you for trusting me when I said I wanted to join marching band, even though I didn't play a marching instrument. Thank you for believing me when I said I would never want to be drum major, and for smiling and nodding when I changed my mind. And thank you for waiting up in the kitchen after practice so I can rant about my day while I finish off the last of the apple cinnamon ice cream. I will never forget all that you have sacrificed to make this experience possible for me. Okay, it's time once again for some lucky members of our audience to skip with the seniors for a stroll around the LHS gym to our old favorite On the Mall. Audience, feel free to join in on the fun, and we invite any young children and family members to join us as well. parents, that was so much better than last year. All right.
All right, a couple thank yous from Dan and I before we play our final piece here. First of all, could we please give it up? He comes every single year. His voice is perfect. He is the voice of the Lincoln High School Indoor Show. Give it up for Mr. John Song. Could I have Katie Zeeb please stand, and everybody else that helped with tonight's massive undertaking, including the silent auction and the chicken dinner. Could everybody that helped please stand where you're at? Or unless they're cleaning up right now. Okay, can you give it up for them, please? A massive undertaking that has been weeks worth of planning and work. So thank you so much to all of those people to make this happen. Could we please have all of our Lincoln staff members? I know I saw 5 or 6 of you here, but could you please stand so we could recognize you? We're very, very lucky to have the support staff that we do. So our staff members, please raise your hands and stand so we can acknowledge you. As always, our administration is second to none. They helped us coordinate bringing in, Lon, how many kids do we have here today? 550, 600? Quite a few middle schoolers, grades 6 through 8 from Whittier and Patrick. Our administration helped to coordinate that. Our administration is just second to none. So I know we have a couple of them here. Could we please thank our administration? The next thing I would like to do, how about these uniforms behind me? Don't they look sharp? Casey and Michelle and everybody that worked so many hours over the last couple of weeks, could you guys please stand right now so we could thank these incredible people. I want to talk a little bit about the uniforms. I don't know if anybody knows, but inflation is a real thing. The money that we had to purchase uniforms the last time we got uniforms was enough to buy 300 of them. The district inflation did not match the country's inflation, and we were able to buy 220 this time. With 100 and roughly 80 students that need a uniform on, that makes things very, very tricky. Nonetheless, 15 or 20 of them were sizes bigger than our biggest kid. So the job that those people did to get these kids looking like they did is tremendous. Could we give them a thanks one more time? And finally, we're going to take a little bit extra time because this is that important to do. Could everybody on the fundraising committee, could you please come join me down here? Everybody on the fundraising committee or had any hand in the fundraising this year that met weekly, could you guys come please join me? While they're working their way down, I just want to talk about a couple things to you. I was speaking with another band parent earlier this evening, and he brought up a very interesting point, and I'm not going to use their name, nor am I going to use the school's name that he was discussing. But this school that he was talking about runs a very similar program to what we do. Their schedule this year, very similar to what our normal schedule is like. Last year, we paid $895 per student to be a part of this, to do the schedule that we do. This band that he was talking about paid over $1,800. Our district gives us $19,000 per year for marching band. To put that in perspective, we pay for all of our busing, so that $19,000 covers our trip to Des Moines and to Orange City, and then everything else after that we fundraise. The fact, one more additional thing, a couple of years ago, this band went to the Rose Parade, and their students paid a little bit more than $3,000 for that whole year. Our students, as you know, this year paid $2,460 with all of the obstacles that we have, giving the students as normal of a season as we can. The only reason we are able to do that is because of these people behind me. Can you give a massive... And last, but not least, of course not least, I don't know if anybody else wants to be the band parent president this year. I know that I don't. But this thing, everything does not happen with the leadership at the top of that organization and the planning that went into what the kids are going to get to experience here in a week and a half. You guys have heard from her from weekly emails, but all the stuff she does behind the scenes, man alive, there's so much. So could we please thank our band parent president, Ellie Nyberg. And finally, with 84 brand new members this year, they were somehow able to do what they did. We won't be able to put it into words, but this year has been nothing short of miraculous. And it's been such an inspiration to call ourselves their teachers and to watch them grow this year. It starts with our seniors and the leadership that they provided, right on down to the juniors, and then those freshmen and sophomores stepping up into leadership roles when they weren't quite ready for that. So the biggest thank you of all to all the people that you love so very much. Could we please congratulate these fine young individuals?
We want to thank all of you for coming to our program this evening. We greatly appreciate your support. Our indoor program will conclude with the LHS Band's signature street song, America the Beautiful. Thank you all for coming. Have a great night. And remember, in all you do, march proud, march strong.
Thank you so much for joining us. One more group I needed to thank that I had on my notes and I went right past it. Could we please thank our phenomenal roadie organization for all that they do? And the props